Earlier this week, Chief Justice Raymond Zondo resuscitated the Aspirant Women Judges Programme, where he also lamented the lack of women as heads of courts. Candidates for the programme, which is conducted by the South African Judicial Education Institute, were last enrolled back in 2007. This year, the programme has taken 15 candidates in who will undergo 12 months of training.
The year-long program to give women in the legal fraternity, lawyers, advocates and magistrates the necessary tools to become judges was relaunched this week by Chief Justice Raymond Zondo. He highlighted that lack of funding was the reason they only last had the program in 2007.
No, certainly there was no unwillingness on the part of those Chief Justices who have come before me. And actually there are only two, because when that first program happened, Chief Justice Langa was the Chief Justice, and he was succeeded by Chief Justice Ngobo. But Chief Justice Ngobo was there for a very short time, I think less than 2 years if I'm not mistaken. But I know that he would have wanted this kind of program too. And of course he was followed by Chief Justice Mogoeng, who wanted this program, and I know that he wanted it because I was his deputy, and it's public knowledge that he and I are friends, so I know how he tried to have this program.
Retired Judge Phineas Mojapelo, who was called up by the Justice Minister and President to head up the program, says he sees no reason why the Aspirant Women Judges Programme shouldn't be an annual project.
It should be annual. I truly do not know why it has not happened frequently. The CJ and other leaders in the judiciary would have known better. Minister Bridget Mabandla was very passionate, and she went out. She found money and she gave it to the leadership of the judiciary to run the previous program. You know, she was a minister for a very short time. I do not know if there are enough reasons why the ministry since then could not have found money.
The program was established to promote the independence, impartiality, accessibility and effectiveness of the courts through continuing judicial education as provided for in the South African Judicial Education Institute Act. Judge Monica Liu, who was part of the first program, weighed in on the importance of the project to her as a woman.
It's very important to me because it will then even encourage more women to make themselves available, because then they will get that confidence that they are not going there as greenhorns. They know what is happening in the judiciary. They will stand a better chance to be appointed and be elevated to the bench.
Part of the training will also see aspiring judges shadowing judges in court so as to understand the day-to-day workings of the courts, but like the rest of the country, load shedding might be a setback.
Obviously, load shedding is a disruption in the work of the courts, and both judges, lawyers and the public gets inconvenienced because of delays that arise out of that. But in terms of this program, the effect of any load shedding will not be to reduce the amount of training that the candidates will receive. It will simply mean that it might take a little longer in terms of, for example, if you were supposed to sit with Judge so-and-so, when I say sit, I don't mean sit up there with him or her, but be there in his or her court to observe as he or she deals with motion court, for example, cases and so on, and there is load shedding. It means you might have to arrange another day when you will be there.
The Department of Justice has allocated 4 million rand to fund the operational costs of this program, and only 15 women will take part this year.